Besides that ban list, there's a couple of things that are just going to catch your attention this video. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. We're going to start off over here with the Dissipator. Now, I've seen a lot of people losing their minds, like, wow, that $10.99, $11.99 structure deck, and then you look at Dissipator's price tag. Well, of course it's going up. All right, it's one of the cards that you actually need to play the structure deck right now because it's Dark Dragon. I don't know why people are so, I guess, confused about that. But yes, it is rising on price. No, it's not going to get any cheaper at this point in time. At least we've seen a repopulation of these. So bad news, if you're picking up the structure deck, you do need this. This is kind of the DLC content, as I'm going to call it, for the structure deck. Now, all real things considered, there are other things that are kind of going up around Dissipator that people haven't really given much consideration to yet. And one of those is actually Void Ogre Dragon here. Void Ogre's had a little bit of movements, not a lot, but we recently just saw at Kong's Cards, a build showed up playing Void Ogre. It's another Dark Dragon, and it's actually not that hard to empty out your hand and then kind of set up for this. It's another one of the option trees that you can kind of pick up. I, once again, understand that, $3 is going to, break some banks. It does have an OTS reprint, but this is another one of those, hey, keep an eye on this. I don't think it's going to continue to go too much higher, if at all, but keep an eye on it. And one of the other Synchros Koi Belt here, there are infinite listings of these. All right, this is one of those pickups that you definitely need another Dark Dragon. Level 7, spot removal something. Absolutely fantastic option tree, actually, kind of going along with the deck. So all three of these are things to kind of keep an eye on with the release of the Crimson Dragon structure deck. I know it stinks that you gotta pick up, Dissipator in addition to 3 structure decks, but you're still underneath $100, and that's actually insane. Next up is Supay Duskwalker. Now, I've covered this a couple times on Market Watch, and then I got kicked in the teeth today when I came back and I looked at this, because now the common has disappeared off of the market. Now remember, you can discard a card, special summon this in Defense Edition. You can special summon a Supay from your hand or deck, and then you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck the turn you activate this, except for Synchro monsters. This is just another part of the Synchro combo toolbox out here. Once again, I mean, I guess it depends on what iterations of things that you're trying to bring to the table. Are you trying to toss this into the Jack Atlas deck, get the free discard, bring out the Supay, which is a level 1, and then you have the level 5 non-tuner on the field, or are we bulking down on this in our Yusei Fudo turbo decks, all right? Either way, what's going on here is a massive push in all directions, and, I bring this up just to kind of go, hey, this stupid thing has a reprint that was worth nothing. And then you blink, come back days later, and now the common, which was not even $1 weeks ago, is suddenly pushing $4, and the ultra is still pushing upwards to $10. You Synchro enthusiasts out there, you guys are pushing a lot of things in the market right now. And it's cool to see that, Synchro has as much love as it actually does. But people act surprised Pikachu-faced when they see things like Dissipator shooting up in price. You've had months to prepare for this. All right? Educating yourself is very important in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know why people are always just like, I hate this game. This game is so right. It's like you could have bought Dissipator when it was $10, $12 and waited. Now you're paying that tax, and it's the same thing across the board with a lot of these. Education is key. All right, now, next one here you can get ahead of is Forbidden Droplet. Guess what, everybody? Arise Heart is not in the format anymore. All right. You know what that means? People looking back at Forbidden Droplet, kind of looking around right now, and they're going, at least some of those ulti droplets looking a lot more appetizing right now. Now, I do think that, I'm going to be on record to say this, I think Forbidden Droplet is a ticking time bomb. I think a lot of people are about to get very, 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 very upset here when they see that they are about to lose this amazing, card for cheap prices. Now, The other alternative printings are actually fairly available. I don't think that's a bad thing, all right? You have plenty of things that you can access and actually use, at least in the low rarities of Droplet. But for now, this is a heads up that, hey, you know, Droplet looks like it's going to be a very early tech choice here. A lot of people are expecting this card kind of slam back on into the format here. And this is the warning that's going, hey, pay attention to this, because if you don't, then you only have yourself to blame. I can't wait for people to come back to me weeks later and they're going to go, I can't believe Forbidden Droplet's a $30 to $40 card. You know, nobody told me. Nobody? You have tournament data coming up this afternoon on this channel. It's going to look pretty appetizing for you to kind of get an idea of what's going on in a format a month from now. And people are still going to go, nope, I can't believe this. Human nature 101. But I will say, it is kind of nice to see that Forbidden Droplet should be making a grand return here. We'll have to wait and see how some more things develop, but hey, you know what? Forbidden Droplet is one of the better cards in the format. Next up is Flame Swordsman. Now remember, this is only for the Flame Rarity, or Flame Swordsman Max Rarity people out there. You know what you're doing. You know where you're putting your money. A lot of people right now are expecting, you know, hey, that was a new Flame Swordsman on that Duels pack, or excuse me, on that Maze pack. You know what that means. Flame Swordsman support going after the first edition OGs out here. I'd kind of keep an eye on that. I don't expect anything too crazy to come from this, but I wanted to put this reminder back on the table here and go, hey, you know, I assume that there is some sort of possibility that we will see some amazing, crazy Flame Swordsman-esque card. And just wanted to point this out that if you haven't put 1+1 together and looked at the Flame Swordsman and went, you know, maybe Fusion Armament, maybe some sort of Flame Swordsman extra deck card, people always want that highest rarity. All right, so kind of keep that in mind with that. So definitely one of the things to keep on the old checklist here. And I also want to give a shout out here to the Gate Guardian support. Oh boy, Robbie's back at it again. You know, I am going to say that I think we might be suspecting more Gate Guardian support in the next couple of sets. Usually when they do these pack themes after a world premiere pack, we usually tend to see support for them come up in the next couple of sets. So, good news, everybody. My fingers are crossed. I want more Gate Guardian support. It's probably going to be, I could see it being Monster Tamer, because he's the one that kind of never got really involved with things, but another Gate Guardian piece would be absolutely amazing. So, I just wanted to, I have a suspicion that that's coming. It follows a majority of the trends out here for how things are going. So, put Gate Guardian support on your checklist, and we'll see if I'm right, following the support of these exclusive imports where we tend to get some sort of power-up. Maybe, oh God, more than one card would be absolutely amazing, but I'm hoping for some decent Gate Guardian support, and I'm putting that on this list of things to pay attention to. And last but not least is King of the Beast. So evidently, yesterday was an Edison format turn. Oh boy, Edison, here we go again. And this Rescue Cat Moja King of the Beast deck ended up winning. And I've come back to the aftermath today, and Mojas are just, they don't exist. They are cratered completely off of the market. Now, we see Edison buyouts every week, I feel like, at this point in time. There's nothing wrong with players wanting to explore the format, but there's so many old cards from that block that haven't really got the chance to return back into the sorting pile of things, or, you know, recirculate. But the fact that you have another old secret rare, you have more spotlight on the format, which is good. I'm not going to take that away from anything here, because more people wanting to play this format is good, and it means the format's still being innovated. But come on, man. People are coming out here and they're losing their minds over King of the Beast. I remember 10 plus years ago when a friend of mine told me the King of the Beast was actually the best deck, and I remember laughing. And here I am 10 years later going, yep, so guys, King of the Beast just got bought out because of an Edison format tournament. That's all we got for today. Fantastic, isn't it? This is the kind of stuff you want to see. Robbie, anything else exciting going on? Be happy with what we got today. This is way more craziness that ever should be happening in the market, and it's hilarious. So please, leave a comment down below what you guys think. Let's see your beautiful faces back here in the day, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.